makeup fiends. This is my lovely model, Alec.
Hello.
And I'm going to turn him into the Joker today.
Heath Ledger Joker.
Heath Ledger Joker, not Jack Nicholson Joker, because Jack Nicholson Joker is quite complicated because I would need to use some prosthetics to create these sort of areas here where it makes the smile. You can say it's a prosthetic on the skin with Jack Nicholson, whereas this is just all special effects makeup. And I like this one because I just think he looks a lot creepier than Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson looks very much like a comic book character, whereas this is just a bit more scary. Go on then, if you have something to say, you can't say it, you know.
Sorry if I look a bit tired.
Alec's been working hard. But it's alright, because once we get the makeup on, it won't matter. So I'm priming first. I'm using... Are you saying ooh to me?
You're priming?
I'm priming his little face to protect his skin.
Yeah.
But we have tested him for this makeup, and that is the important thing that you do. You must test the makeup on skin before you use it and see if you have a reaction to it. And Alec has had the...
Did you? When did you do that?
I did that on your arm. Remember?
But not. You didn't test the white stuff on us.
Oh, shut up.
So we won't bother if I come out and get lumps and bumps and get spots with the white.
It's just paint. I'm sure you'll be fine. Shut up. Alright, I need some water.
I've been primed.
Yes, you've been primed. Water.
But I don't really look anything like Heath Ledger.
You don't have to. The thing with the special effects makeup is that we're going to make you resemble Heath Ledger. You don't need to look like him to dress up as him.
I'm not playing the role.
No.
I'm just looking like him.
Yeah.
He had a very important career-defining part there,
Yeah.
which took him from
also
also ran
Yeah, he
to
did. He did
cult acting hero.
Yes.
And then, of course, he died soon after.
Yes, he did. Very sad.
Mind you, I think he did have a cult following after his appearance in Brokeback Mountain.
A totally different kind of cult following there, I think.
Not that I've seen that movie, I hasten to add.
Have you not seen that movie?
No.
What? Which one?
Brokeback
Brokeback
Mountain.
Mountain.
I haven't either.
No, me neither.
No.
It doesn't appeal
It just
to us,
doesn't really appeal, even though we've had it on DVD forever.
But we will watch it, I suppose. You know.
Well, we might not bother. We might give it the 20-minute rule.
Yeah, we might apply the 20-minute rule there.
Mm.
So, if you come out in lumps and anything starts burning and you feel your flesh falling off your face, will you please let me know?
Okay.
Alec can't see his face during this either.
Well,
No. I've covered the mirror on this side and then I've turned it so the viewfinder's the other way. Because I don't want you to see.
you don't want me to be having comments
Yeah.
halfway through, or
No.
even at the start or finish.
No, I just want
Well,
you to
at
be...
the finish.
I want you to be quite surprised
Okay.
when it's all done. So I'm not really going to paint too much around the eye area because I'm using eyeshadow there.
Oh. How old was Heath Ledger when he died?
Heath, not Keith.
He was 28, I think.
Is that all?
Yes.
So,
Was it suicide or was it accidental?
I think it was accidental. It was because, I think people say it's because of the Joker role.
No, I don't think
But
so.
I don't think it is. I think he did have like a past of drugs though.
Yeah,
he did what?
have a drugs past.
Did he?
Corey didn't commit suicide. He had a past of drugs and he took some.
Yeah, he accidentally overdosed.
So this is the 52-year-old Heath Ledger.
You're not 52 yet. 2 days.
Sunday.
Yeah, well, that's not today, is it?
No.
Another day.
But- Keith sometimes looks a little...
Heath!
He said.
Keith!
I don't. I keep saying Heath.
You said Keith!
I didn't.
I swear, when I play that back for you, you're going to say that you
No.
keep saying Keith. Now we don't want to go too perfect with the paint, so we're not going for an exactly opaque white finish here, because it's not like that on his skin. Then we're just going to take cotton bud, and we're just going to put some lines in it.
Alright, because I don't have a very furrowed brow.
No.
I frown a lot, funnily enough.
Oh yeah.
But
Wow. Yeah.
I don't have frown lines.
Basically, as well on the picture, it just looks like the makeup's kind of coming off. It's cracked and a little bit worn. So that's what we're going for here. Cracked and worn.
I'm worn. Worn out. And when you decided to do this here tutorial, had you watched somebody else doing this one, or is this?
No, this is just from the picture.
Oh, right. So what about that other person that you sometimes watch who does all the geek makeup?
Pink
Is
Stylist.
it that boy?
Pink Stylist, yeah, he's amazing. I don't know if he's done the Joker. I haven't watched all of his videos.
Ah.
He possibly has done the Joker though. I don't know whether he would have done this one or whether he would have done the Jack Nicholson one, because he does like using prosthetics and stuff. He's really clever.
What are you applying now?
I'm applying white powder. So now we're going to apply some liquid latex.
Are we?
Yes. Are you excited about that?
Well, yeah.
You could sound a little more positive than that, like. And we're going to apply this to the corners of the mouth. And take it out, because this is what's going to create the smile part. I hope. What was that little grunt for?
It's a bit ammonia-ish, isn't it? Has it got ammonia in?
I don't know, it's latex, I don't know what it's got in it. So while we're waiting for the first layer to dry, we're going to use the Sleek palette. This is the Ultra Matte Dark palette. By Sleek, I just said.
Ah, Sleek.
So, and we're going to use the black eyeshadow. Oh no, licky facey. No,
don't. Don't.
She's like, oh, you're a bit dirty there, let me help you. Right, close your eyes, Heath. I think the first colour I'm going to run out of in this palette is probably black.
So when you run out of a colour on a palette,
yeah,
can you buy a little thing which will slot into the palette?
sadly not in Sleek. That would be quite good, wouldn't it?
Well, it would.
It'd be great if
Because
Sleek.
they're all in little compartments.
Yeah.
You'd think that maybe you can just flip them out and slot them in.
Yeah, I think if Sleek made a palette like this and
You know, a
still,
little bit like
Mark.
ink print. Cartridges.
Can you keep still?
Sorry.
You're being a real fidget. Yeah, I think that, well, that's what Mac do. Mac do the palettes and you just basically slot the pans in and out. But
Yeah,
Sleek
but
don't
Mac
do that.
Create your own palettes.
Yeah, Sleek don't. But lift your head up slightly. It would be great if Sleek did that though, I think. Because they do have some lovely colours in these palettes, and some of these palettes can sometimes be limited edition. And then you can't get those colours again, so I think that if you could create your own.
So remember last year I went to work
Yeah.
as a zombie, didn't I?
You did.
But this year I'll probably go to work as a zombie without makeup.
Yeah, because you already look like one, you're working so hard. So yeah, probably.
Well, you're applying some more latex now.
Yes.
Are you building it up a bit?
I'm building it up because I need to cut it. What?
And is latex is a natural product, is it not?
I'm not really very sure.
I thought it came from trees.
Latex.
I thought it was like the juice that came from a tree.
Is that not sap?
Oh yeah, could be.
I think it is sap. Going to take a Maybelline Colour Tattoo in black with a Snazaroo brush. And we're just going to put some lines on the face, coming from the eyeshadow.
So when the movie and the makeup artists decided on the makeup for Heath Ledger as in the role of Joker in this here movie, which is The Dark Knight,
Yeah.
Is that right, The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the inspiration for them taking it quite a bit away from the kind of, well, the Jack Nicholson and the Cesar Romero style makeup?
Well, I think essentially what it is they wanted to take him somewhere else, and they wanted to take it to kind of like where his beginning was for me. That's where I think, because how he became the Joker is he was dropped into this vat of liquid that kind of melted his face like that. So I think that this kind of does have like a very sort of melted sort of look to it. And I don't know if that's but
it's a lot more disfigured, isn't it?
It's more disfigured, yeah, because Jack Nicholson obviously had that smile, but there was nothing much else wrong with the face other than that.
No.
So I think that
same for Cesar Romero.
Yeah, so I think that they just decided to just take it that little bit, like you say, in a darker way, to make the Joker a more darker character, which I think he is a dark character. The liquid latex is still drying.
Well,
so.
it's quite funny really, because all in their own different way, it's quite an iconic look, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think
it's still the same character. But then again, you could say much the same for Batman, because he's changed his uniform, if you like, a number of times over the years.
Yeah.
And, well, you've got the Adam West lycra style.
Yeah.
With the blue and the grey and the yellow. To what we have now with Kristen Bale, which is basically all charcoal black.
Yeah.
Black and nothing in between. So are you going to do any more latex inspired makeup tutorials? Because you're just doing me and the 13 Ghost one. Is that your lot?
No.
You're not, or is that
I am doing another one.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
And when are you going to do that? Oh yes, that is the pièce de résistance. The final.
That's the final day. That
final
one. I'm hoping it's going to turn out all right.
Well, yes, hope so.
Because I think
I was watching that the other day and I found it quite disturbing.
It's a disturbing film, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can
Quite
do it.
turn it off at times.
Oh, you're such a big softie.
Well, you know.
Now the next part you are going to have to be quiet. Because we're going to cut your mouth.
Oh, right, I thought. Right, okay then.
Over an overhang, I think, on the bottom part there. So, I do keep saying in these tutorials I'm not a makeup artist. This is just me just kind of having a go, really. So.
No, she's not a makeup artist.
No. And I'm not saying...
She's an admin.
And I'm not saying that I'm any good at this. It's just fun to have a try at it, really.
But she's game because she likes to give it a go.
I do like to give it a go.
It's like most things. She'll give it a go on most things, won't you?
I will, yes. I like Halloween stuff, and
she's very creative.
Yeah, I like to think so.
As you've probably seen from other videos, craft and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like craft in a way, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It's not just makeup; it's craft.
It's craft.
So she's dealing with crafty type products.
Yes. It's very crafty. My goodness. Okay. Right, I'm just going to take a bit more of the white paint now. And just pop it around the area of the tissue. I've got a little corner there that I'm probably going to take off, just so you haven't got any sharp corners, because of course you don't really have that, I don't think. Well, I can get as close in as I can. I don't think I can do your waterline. That's not bad. That's in pretty close. I think that when you're doing this on yourself, it's a lot easier. And this is, I think, doing the waterline is something that does take quite a lot of practice, even on yourself. So to do it on somebody else is quite difficult. And this is just Perversion by Urban Decay. That looks amazing, much better. Yes, definitely. That looks a lot better.
Glad you did that then.
What? Glad I did what?
The waterline.
Are you? You're glad I did it?
Is that little lid there where your tears form?
Yes.
Kind of build up.
Yeah, like the
before
inside.
They drop off
yeah, before they
down
drop.
Your chin.
That's right. That's right.
I don't cry very often, though, do I?
No, not really. I haven't. I've only seen you a few times.
Yeah. High School Musical 3.
Did you cry?
Sad.
Did you cry at Toy Story 3? I can't quite remember that.
What?
Did you cry at Toy Story 3?
No.
Really?
It's just a cartoon. You
No.
can't cry about cartoons.
Well,
they're not,
I
they're not
cried
like
at Toy
real.
Story 3.
Well, you would, because you're just a big softie.
Oh.
But
Right, cake blood.
it's got to be real to kind of move me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. If I punched you in the nose right now, would that make you cry?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm not going to do that though. Right, so now we're going to go inside the wound here and we're going to put some of this cake blood.
Is this the stuff that we made the other day?
No, this is not mouth safe blood, this is just makeup.
Oh.
He doesn't have a bloody mouth really.
Who?
Heath.
No.
But inside your wound, you would have the dark area where the blood has congealed and dried up. And it's alright to let your brush sort of disturb the edges of the tissue here, because it's meant to resemble sort of torn sort of skin, so that's okay. Yes, that's quite interesting look there, Alec.
Oh.
Using the Marilyn Rainbow Circle in Burned Skin, I'm going to go for this bright red colour here. And don't be too neat about where you're putting it, because this is a torn skin wound. You don't want it to look really super neat. It just wouldn't look right. But what you do want to do is try and cover the edges of the tissue paper where you can see it. Look, quite scary and gruesome now. Now this is the first time I've done this. If I did it again, I'd probably just take the tissue paper a little thinner, but it is quite difficult when you've got to like cut the line in it, so to do what's right for you. It looks really wow though.
Does it?
Yeah, it's definitely taken shape. So we're just going to apply some of this lipstick. Look at me like that.
I didn't know if I was supposed to roll my lips.
Oh, right. Well, you can if you wish. What are you doing? So going to the other Marilyn wheel. This one is the Rainbow Circle for black eyes. We're going to go for the deep burgundy and probably the black here. And that's just to add into the bright red, because this is fresh and old blood mixed together. And then we're going to take some Snazzer Special Effects Gel Blood. Gel Blood's really, really thick. I want to add this inside the wound. This looks really sticky and quite fresh, this blood, that's why we're using this. And it just... it just looks really effective on the wound.
Is this what you used on your 13 ghost thing?
Yes.
To fill the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
Yeah. How did you know that was about to drop?
I saw it out the corner of my eye.
Oh, clever. You definitely want to put the lid on some things as you go in. You don't really want things to spill.
No. You should always put the butter away as well.
Yeah, well, you don't want to talk there, aren't you, mate?
Put the lid on the butter and put it in the fridge.
Yeah, well, you don't do that, though. Maybe you should start to, though. Don't you think?
Sometimes when you're just like really hungry, you think, oh, I'll just tidy up afterwards.
Yeah, but then you fall asleep. And
Sometimes
then there is...
you even forget to turn the gas off.
Yes, gas
It's not
ring.
a really good idea, really.
No, that's a terrible idea, that is, definitely. Just put a little water on this brush, and I'm just pulling down some of the colours. Dry shampoo. Also adds a little bit of volume.
Does it? Yeah, but he says quite lank.
I know, but I'm trying to give you crazy hair in the absence of lank hair.
Ah, I see what you mean.
You've got to work with what you've got.
Yeah.
So, why so serious?
Am I done?
Nearly.
Nearly. What other classic lines does he see?
I'm not sure.
I've watched the movie for quite a while.
No, I haven't seen that one in a while. So how do you feel now?
I feel as though I've had a makeover.
You've definitely had
some description.
You've had a makeover. You might be quite surprised.
Oh, that's really good.
Is it? Do you think?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, so we're going to do an unveiling for Alec. Hold this in front of your face.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to turn this round, and then you're going to pull that down and see yourself.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not too bad, is it? Probably a little too bloody around the mouth.
There. I've got the look, I've got that. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
If I can just frown a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's quite effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad for a first attempt.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. So that's it. Guys, I hope you really like this. It's, you know, as I said, I'm not a makeup artist. This is the first attempt I've had at this, but I'm actually pretty pleased with how it's turned out. I think the mouth could look like quite believable that it's been cut. Okay, so that's it, fellow makeup fiends. Bye for now.
Bye.